Good evening. I'm Jane Veron, CEO of the Acceleration Project. I'm thrilled to welcome you to our Spring for Small Business benefit. It gives me great pleasure to welcome our generous sponsors, PNC Bank, RXR Realty, SoFi, Lowenstein Sandler, MasterCard, Latham & Watkins, Polar Asset Management Partners, Purrington Moody Weil, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, M&T Bank, Credit Suisse, Hudson Valley Credit Union, IQEQ, Pitts Leadership Consulting and Yo Pitts Food, and Ponce Bank. And thank them for their unrivaled and essential support. We simply would not be here without their commitment to lifting up small, under-resourced businesses. I also want to welcome our donors, board, and council members, volunteers, staff, and friends. The TAP community is an exceptional family, ever growing, ever engaged, ever dedicated. It's an honor to be with you all tonight. In 2021, TAP supported an astonishing 45,000 small businesses. Partnerships with organizations such as JP Morgan Chase's Women on the Move and PNC's Women's Business Development increase our reach, as does our work with innovative leaders in government, small business service providers, and alternative lenders. Together, we work to empower our clients with foundational business skills and promote economic independence. But with each engagement, it is these small business owners, with their stunning resilience, unique vision, and relentless dedication that propels and inspires us. These are the small business owners whom we salute and cheer and honor and celebrate tonight. Harnessing the best talent and supporting high-potential small businesses has always been TAP's recipe for success. Since our founding, TAP has acted with urgency and intent to support small businesses, particularly those owned by women and people of color. We recognized early on that not all business owners enjoy the same advantages or have the same access to resources. With your partnership, TAP has been working diligently, year over year, to change that and to address the income, racial, and gender inequalities that persist in our economy. I'm proud to share that women represent 79% of the small business owners TAP served in 2021, and people of color represent 62% of our clients. Together, we are helping to keep these amazing small businesses thriving with heart and dignity paired with essential business expertise. Thank you for supporting this important work. Tonight's benefit is extremely special, as this year, 2022, marks the Acceleration Project's 10th anniversary. Like many of our small business clients, TAP's origins began around a kitchen table, in this kitchen, with a small group of women determined to bring an idea to life. 10 years ago, we chartered a hopeful mission, leverage exceptional talent to accelerate small business growth. Back then, we were just a few devoted volunteers focused on supporting a handful of struggling local businesses. The transformative impact of our efforts spurred us on. Over time, we honed our best practices while developing a diverse array of services and resources to meet the individual needs of small businesses. As we grew, TAP built a robust network that expanded across industries and stretched beyond state lines. I am proud and humbled to share that today, our TAP team is over 180 consultants strong, serving thousands of deserving clients across the country. Because of you, TAP enters this milestone anniversary with our greatest impact and reach to date. So let's celebrate. We have a party planned for tonight. Throughout the evening, we will take you behind the scenes with some incredible and truly beloved small business owners. You will also hear from one of TAP's long-standing partners, Richard Bynum, the Chief Corporate Responsibility Officer for PNC Financial Services Group. Then we'll go into the kitchen with Leticia Latino, CEO of Neptuna USA Corp. And co-chair of TAP's President's Council. During the program, we will give away 3 fantastic door prizes featuring products from TAP's clients, so I hope you're feeling lucky. And we promise to wrap up the program in fewer than 30 minutes. So with that, I thank you for sharing this time with us and for being a part of TAP's community. Let's get this party started.
I got this job at this corporation, and it's smack dab in the garment district. One day I'm sitting in a sales meeting, but I'm doodling, and I doodled out a bag. And I said, this looks like a clutch. And I went up to design, and I said to the receptionist, who should I talk to about becoming a designer? And I'll never forget, one of the top designers there, he turned around and said, step into my office. He took 10 minutes and he wrote down these steps, and I followed each step. Lula Dula Design and Manufacturing, Inc. It is a rebirthing of that girl that day sitting in that sales meeting. TAP helped me. They were a great resource for me, for my company. It's important for me to have my own business because it is something that I've always dreamed of.
I always wanted to provide a service. I always wanted to do something for somebody else. I immigrated from Peru at the age of 19 in 1984, 85. I did not know any word in English. Everything just to immigrate because you're looking for something different, a better living, and to accomplish a dream. We always wanted to have a business. My husband and I, we always had that dream from years ago. I practically started with nothing in my pockets. Having IQ Contracting Inc. and Associates is not only good for me, it's good because I can create jobs. My life is being a challenge, but a challenge where I really enjoy it. A lot of people that got together, like TAP, and helped me, and not only me, other small business. And now I feel more comfortable, I can breathe better.
Welcome back. As you witnessed, the hardworking small business owner is all in all the time. Her passion inspires her livelihood. Her personal drive creates professional opportunities, and her commitment builds community. Daisy Briones of IQ Contracting and Lauren Morris of Lula Dula are wonderful examples of the small business owners TAP is honored to serve. Now I'm excited to announce that our first door prize is an elegant clutch direct from the Lula Dula Boutique in White Plains, New York. And the winner is
Patricia McFarland.
Don't worry, there are more door prizes to come. We just love introducing you to our small business clients like Jessie Tassone of A&T Ironworks. A&T is an iron fabricator in New Rochelle, New York, specializing in American steel manufacturing. Among its many projects, A&T was chosen to supply the fencing at Ground Zero to protect the 9/11 memorial site. That's just part of Jessie's story.
I started this business because I love building and doing things. And I met my husband, Armando, and he was working as an iron worker for a steel shop. And I just thought, why would you be working for someone when you can work for yourself? I run a very family-oriented business. We all know each other, talk on first names, have nicknames. I don't feel like they're my employees. I feel like we're a team, and I treat them that way. What the business means to me right now is everything. It's creativity, it's longevity, it's beauty, it's security. One of the greatest things from TAP is a direction, a path. This is where we're going. I think that entrepreneurs have it in their blood. It's a drive that you can't stop.
Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our next speaker, Richard K. Bynum. As Executive Vice President and Chief Corporate Responsibility Officer for PNC Financial Services Group, Richard has been an invaluable partner and proponent of TAP's core values. Among his many duties, he is responsible for leading the implementation of PNC's $1 billion commitment to help end systemic racism and support the economic empowerment of African Americans and low to moderate income communities. Over the years, TAP has collaborated with PNC to support female small business owners through workshops, webinars, and one-on-one sessions. TAP is grateful for Richard's generous collaboration, but also for his kindness, camaraderie, and steady guidance. I give you the dynamic Richard K. Bynum.
Happy anniversary, TAP. It's an honor to be part of this celebration and to have been by your side for so many years. Success and positive impact deserve a party, and I'm glad you're having one. It's a pleasure to also address the TAP community. PNC and TAP coming together around our shared values and goals. At PNC, we believe that our strategic focus on fostering economic empowerment, education, and entrepreneurship in traditionally underserved communities and in communities of color truly represents the values and concerns of our constituents. And our commitment to diversity and inclusion extends to access to education, access to information, and access to capital. Partnerships across the corporate and not-for-profit sectors enable us to magnify our impact and amplify our success. And for PNC, TAP has always been the right partner. Our collaboration together has been expansive. It started with a focus on female entrepreneurs in the greater Pittsburgh market, and together we provided financial education workshops and one-on-one support. More recently, our partnership sought to address economic challenges that faced all small business clients during the period of COVID. We hosted webinars for cash flow and how to adjust their operations during the pandemic, and those webinars have continued ever since. I'd like to introduce now to you two inspiring entrepreneurs.
I've been an entrepreneur all my life. I've always tried to make a buck somewhere. I knew I was going to go on the road to do mobile detailing. I didn't know anything about detailing. I borrowed some money, bought equipment, bought truck, and I just went on, and the rest is history. Looking back, what I'm most proud of, all the guys that I've helped, that came through my hands and move on to better things. Give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day, but teach him how to fish and he can live for a lifetime. I might just be a step for them or a direction in the road to where they need to go. So TAP, I've learned from them. I'm thinking a lot more, elevate my thoughts a little bit more so I can focus more on what I'm doing in the business with people, how to pay them and all that kind of stuff. This business enables me to help out other people.
It was not an easy journey. I feel like in order to help your kids, you have to help yourself first. And that is what I did. My name is Maria, and I am from Peru. I came a few years ago because I was in an abusive relationship, and I decided to end it. I decided to start cleaning just because I needed not only the flexibility, but I need to heal. I was able to buy a car, I was able to save money, to go to school, to pay my bills. I see my business in another way. I couldn't see it before because I was so busy with so many things, and thanks to TAP, I'm able to see it. Before, you are like in a box, you know, and you don't know what to do because you don't have any directions. I'm being alone here in this country, and in another culture, it was like, what should I do? What can I do? But I'm happy that I was able to lift that box.
Welcome back. Now is the perfect time to give away our next door prize, showcasing another TAP client. Inspired by the 1920s Prohibition era, Crespo Whiskey and Wines is a concept whiskey shop in Dobbs Ferry, New York. They offer a curated selection of spirits from small family-owned distilleries and some of the world's best wines, all enjoyed in a transporting, vintage-style shopping experience. Cheers to this lucky winner, who will receive 2 bottles of Petit Syrah, hand-selected by the staff at Crespo Whiskey and Wines. And the winner is...
Sundus Cuba.
I'm now honored to introduce Leticia Latino, our final featured speaker of the evening. Leticia Latino spends her days as CEO of Neptuno USA Corp., a major telecommunications company and a certified women's business enterprise based in Florida. However, you may also know Leticia and her smooth, captivating voice as the host of the popular podcast Back to Basics. Almost 2 years ago, Leticia joined TAP's President's Council and is now co-chair. We have benefited from her immeasurable talents, big heart, and good humor ever since. I give you the incomparable Leticia Latino.
Thank you, Jane, especially for describing my voice as smooth and captivating. I think we're gonna debunk that myth by the time we're done with this event. This is a big event. We're celebrating 10 years of TAP, and I'm so happy that we are all here together to celebrate. You actually caught me in my kitchen here in Miami attempting to bake a cake for this celebration. Let's see how it goes. Back in the 60s, my parents immigrated from Italy to Venezuela in search of a better future. My father's entrepreneurship and drive allowed him to go from a small local business to one that is proud to enable communications in many corners of the world. I was first introduced to TAP a bit over 2 years ago by a dear friend who was and still is member of the President Council. The more I learned and witnessed how TAP's consultants engage with business owners, offering one-on-one sessions, personalized financial tools, and targeted workshops, the more I became a fan of the initiative. As the pandemic marched on, it was devastating to witness small businesses struggling in my community and from my own personal life. My lifelong friends from Venezuela, Jose and Lemaire, run a specialty catering business called Chef at Home in New Jersey. Like so many, they were trying to adapt to the pandemic's many challenges while attempting to grow their business during the worst imaginable circumstances. I wanted to help, but I wasn't sure how. As serendipity has it, at that time, TAP was piloting a new program called Adopt a Business. We connected the dots, and that gave me the opportunity to underwrite the cost of supporting a 2-month customized engagement with Chef at Home. 2 fantastic TAP consultants worked directly with Jose Lemaire in Spanish, which facilitated communication and trust. They met 4 times to address immediate business challenges and growth opportunities. And I believe that it was to all involved, including me, a transformational experience that resulted in increased efficiency, sales, and profitability. Let's take a look at Chef at Home.
I live for cooking. My hand is only for cooking. I don't want to do something different with my hands, only cook to make people happy. When the pandemic came and the business changed totally, my wife and me, she had the idea to do something different with the food and do the meal prep and delivery for the people in the houses. My wife always sees thinking ahead. I'm the creation part in the business, and that she is the brain and numbers and cost. TAP came in help us a lot. They always have the answer to the questions, and that's a good part because when you have somebody like that, you feel comfortable to do your process and then grow up in any field. I feel like grateful always to stay with my wife running this business to help people.
Chef at Home is just one of the incredible deserving businesses held by TAP's Adopt a Business program. So in honor of the 10th anniversary, I'm beyond excited to share that TAP has launched a formal Adopt a Business program and fund. I invite you to participate either by adopting a business or contributing to a fund to reach out and extend our reach. Together, we can truly make long-lasting and tangible impact. Okay, as always, I chit-chat too much instead of focusing on the task at hand. I need to finish this cake, but it's definitely not looking that good. I wish I had Jose here. Maybe I can call him on Zoom. Be right back. Hola, hola, Lemin, Jose, how you doing?
Hola, Leti.
Hola, Leti, ¿cómo estás?
Good, but I need help, guys. I'm trying to bake a cake for Tap's 10th birthday, and I'm just having issues.
Of course, anything for you and Tap.
So since I'm doing the chef's recipe, chef, I am having this problem. It's too liquidy. I don't know what I did wrong.
What is that? I just have one question for you, Letty. Did you put the secret ingredient I told you?
Oh, no, I forgot that, of course. Oh, well, that's the good news is I can still fix it. I'm glad I called you. Thank you so much, guys. Love you.
Welcome, anytime. Happy birthday, Tab.
Bye-bye. Well, I'm all done here, and I do have to say, these look delicious, and I hope you agree. The Italian in me, however, doesn't let me go before first doing a toast to Tap and to all of you who are making it possible to elevate the Acceleration Project mission. Cheers, salute, and happy birthday, Tap.
That cake looks delicious, Leticia. And thank you for enabling TAP to work with Chef at Home through our Adopt a Business program. Behind every small business is a passionate small business owner, just like the talented